Hi, readers, viewers, listeners, all that fun stuff. This is actually my second time trying to do Bookvent Day 10. You want to know why? Because my soundboard, as much as I love it, decided to have one of its occasional glitches, and the audio came out sounding terrible. So I have to redo it because that last take I did on it was practically unusable. I sounded like a glitching robot the entire time. That is unacceptable. All right. So anyway, hi again. Now I gotta remember all this crap again. Sometimes you just can't catch a break. What can I say? Thankfully, it's not a sign that this thing is completely falling apart. It's just a momentary thing. I don't know what exactly brings it on, but I can usually fix it by doing the tried and true start and restart on it. So, regardless, hello again. So, here's the wrapping paper that was for day 10. In the last one, I said that it felt like a nice, hefty, hardback book, and the clue was beware of green, and green has quotation marks for emphasis, which you don't do. That's what italics are for. You use, come on, listen to Word Crumbs by Weird Al, and you'll know about this. You don't use quotes for emphasis, and that threw me off in terms of the clue, because I thought there was going to have green in the title, like Soylent Green, but the guess I actually issued was that it was a collection of Arthurian stories. One that the most prominent one that gets advertised is the one featuring the Green Knight, and it was I was very wrong, and the clue was a little misleading. It was actually this hardback book from 2007 called The Last Days of Krypton by Kevin J. Anderson. And I went through and I was admiring this whole thing. Fortunately, that is all lost because now I'm just a little annoyed. I was going through and looking at all the list of characters and things like that. But the whole green thing is a reference to kryptonite, as Lex Luthor would say, because those are bits of Krypton after it exploded. So I was looking at this and I'm like, is this supposed to be Zod? I'm pretty sure that's Zod. I made a remark about how I think this is supposed to be Jor-El, which is Superman's biological father from Krypton. And I was like, why does he look like the engineer from Prometheus? And Lara here, I'm assuming that's Lara, his mother, Superman's mother. She looks kind of weird. Like this whole cover just looks kind of weird. There's some nice images and such on it. It's a nice book. And as I found out kind of looking over it, there's several spots where you can see this. It's from the Napanee Public Library in Indiana, which just cracked me up a little bit. So I'm curious to see what this is like. It also has a cast of characters in it, like it's a play, which is why I was like, is this actually a play script? Which would be kind of interesting. So there you go. A poor imitation of what I did before because my soundboard just decided to have a moment. And yeah, from now on, I should probably just do a test to make sure everything is okay. But we seem to be good now. But if you like big, epic science fiction, like I was showing off there, you should definitely go to my author website and check out my books. Author website, NathanJSMarchand.com. Worlds of Nathan Marchand right there. So you can check out Pandora's Box, which is military sci-fi. Got Monsters with Destroyer. Short Stories with The Day After. That's an anthology I put together with some of my writer friends. An ongoing, though on hiatus, fantasy serial with Children of the Wells. My own short story collection right here, Worlds of Nathan Marchand. Planning on doing a second volume, and anthologies I contributed to, like Missing Pieces, 42, Discovering Faith Through Fandom, the first of 3 devotional books for geeks and nerds I co-authored with Eric Anderson of Nerd Chapel, and the first book of what I hope will be a series, Ninjas and Talking Trees, although I'm planning on doing a second edition of this where I clean up the text and have a new cover. And then, Sword and Sorcery with Zorzum and the God Who Devours. You notice some of the same co-authors that I like working with. And then A Time for Everything, a collection of short stories based on Ecclesiastes 3. Mine is called A Time to Dance because in my spare time, I am a ballroom dancer. And this is currently on sale. It's been out for a little while, so definitely check that out and get it under someone's Christmas tree this year for a gift. You can get it in digital, hardback, and paperback. The hardback is a little bit of a new edition. And then check out my flagship podcast, the Monster Island Film Vault, the podcast seeking entertainment and enlightenment through tokusatsu. It is on the verge of celebrating its 100th episode, which I hope to have out before 2025. And Henshin Power V3, my other podcast, I'm getting the taglines mixed up. We're three friends have 3 minutes to talk about tokusatsu. Our latest episode here talks about episodes 20 to 29 of the original Ultraman. All right. And as usual, do all those cliche YouTube things like, subscribe, punch, kiss, make out with, poke, whatever, that like and subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And I will see you tomorrow for day 11. It was day 10 of Bookvent. See you tomorrow for day 11. Like I said, I just want this to be over with. I got stuff to do. Dang it.